Hey y'all, so I'm going to try a recipe tonight. I have here some potatoes that I cut like the potatoes are gratin you get in the boxes. I'm just going to boil them for a few minutes, not until they're all the way done. And then I'm going to make a ground beef sauce to put these in. I'm trying to make like the Hamburger Helper Potato or Gratin. Okay y'all, so this meat I just thawed out. I thought I had, well, when I went to the store I didn't buy it, so I thawed it. And you can't thaw it without it browning. What you do is you just the outer layer is going to brown first, so it's going to thaw first, so you pull it off and continue to cook it. So y'all, I season in layers. I am going to put a little Tony seasoning in this. I do know that when I drain it I'm going to lose some of the flavor, but I'm not going to lose it all. I'm going to add some flavor to this meat. Salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. Alright, so for me, when I brine my meat, it still has just a little pink there, but that's fine. I'm still going to let it cook. Bell pepper, a toe of garlic, some green onion, regular onion. Did I say bell pepper? I said bell pepper, didn't I? And garlic, yeah. So that's what this is. So we're going to let this, it's going to continue browning with that in it. But I've strained the grease off of it. And what I've learned is as you're cooking, if you don't, I like to wash dishes as I go, but if you got something that you can't get to, like if you bake something in something and you're going to transfer it to something else, just go ahead and pour you some cold water in there and let it sit. And then cold mixed with that hot, and it just come right up out there. Especially like when I bake chicken breasts and stuff like that. And I'm going to take that and cut it up into chunks. Go ahead and run some cold water, and that, when you get ready to wash that, all that's lifted up out the bottom. Every time I have a ground beef dish, I always use Worcestershire sauce. And my sister was telling me a story. She said that the reason why they came up with this name, so they were somebody was over in France and they were checking out the sauce, and I think she said, what's this here sauce? And that's how they came up with that name. And a lot of times I can't even spell it. But anyway, that's what she told me. So now I can go ahead and season my meat. I'm not going to put very much Tony's because I'm going to begin with Tony's, onion powder, garlic powder, and black pepper, and I add my Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to let this cook. Then I'm going to add the Lipton. This is the beefy onion soup. I'm going to add, not this whole pack though. I'm going to add that along with some coronation milk. We're going to cook that. Then we're going to add the potatoes that they were boiling. I'll turn them off. And right here I have some French style green beans that I'm fixing. And the bacon I have, y'all, the last time I cooked bacon for breakfast, I've learned I go ahead and cook my whole pack of bacon. It was only a 12-ounce package, but I went ahead and cooked all that, and that I had left, I just put it in the freezer, and I only put one strip of bacon. I'm trying to cut back, so I'm gonna still have the bacon flavor because I use a little bit of the fat and one strip of the bacon in there, and that's it. So y'all, I'll be back when I get ready to finish this dish. Okay y'all, so now first I saw a recipe online and I'm not following it. I'm just getting some ideas. So what they said is use sour cream. What I'm doing is I'm going to use some of this soup mix. It's beefy onion. I don't know why it's clumped up like that. It's good until May of 20. It must have gotten too hot. Yeah, it must have gotten too hot. Okay, and that's enough of that, I think, because it has a high sodium content. And I'm going to pour some of this in there. And so, you're going to have some liquid because your potatoes need to continue cooking. But for now, I'm just going to do that like that and leave it like that. I'm probably going to use all of this. I'll go in and taste it. I may use some more of this. If I had some beef broth, I would use it. But because I'm using this, I'm not going to use that bouillon. It's just going to be too much sodium. But I'll be back. Alright, y'all. So here's what it's looking like. I went ahead and used that whole thing of the Lipton onion soup. I used the whole can of pet milk. And I added about 1.5 cups of the water off of the potatoes. I'll strain the potatoes and I have them sitting because I don't want to put them in here hot. I think if I put them in here hot, they're going to disintegrate because I actually cooked them a little longer than I should have. And probably the next time, because I will make this again, I like the flavor. The next time, I'm going to cut my potatoes up a little larger than I had them this time. And let me just show y'all what the potatoes look like. This is the amount of potatoes that I have. See? But I think next time, and some pieces are smaller than that. They're not as thick. But anyway, next time I'm going to actually cut them up a little smaller. But like I said, if I let them cool down a little bit, it should be okay. They shouldn't, because I want them to, you know, I want the integrity of the potatoes to still be there. Y'all, this has a really, really good flavor. But you know, that Lipton onion soup actually helps it to make like a gravy. And so I needed to add... once the vegetables are tender, then I'm going to go ahead and add the potatoes, and it won't be much longer then. But I just want to give the potatoes a chance to cool down just a tad bit. So let me go ahead and finish this. I'm going to come back and show y'all what it looks like, and then when I fix the plate, I'll show you too. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so this is what it looks like. It got like a little gravy going on. So now we're going to add our potatoes to it. Now, I do want to add a little spices to my potatoes. And I think I'm going to put some complete seasoning on them. Like I said, I don't want to have to stir them too much. The complete seasoning, it does not have a lot of sodium, so that's why I'm using them. Okay, and so now we're going to pour that in. Let's just put a little bit. I'm going to fold it in pretty much because I don't want to stir it too much. Now for this dish, when you make it, or if you think you want to make it, use red potatoes. Anytime you're going to cook red potatoes and something like this, you use red. Because they you know, they don't disintegrate in your dishes. Now you do want some of this, you know, to kind of break up a little bit, because that's what's going to be your thickening to this dish. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted something different. And it has good flavor to it. I'll be back. So here is our final dish. And it looks good. I had seen some carrots. I started to put some carrots, and I was like, nah, because I don't want it to taste like a I don't want it to taste like a stew. So that's why I didn't put it. And that is what it looks like.